Are you ready to revolutionize your HyFlex teaching experience? I'm Jeanne. Thank you for stopping by to witness firsthand how generative AI has the potential to transform your lessons into truly unforgettable experiences. We will begin with an exploration of various AI-generated presentation styles and themes, and at the end with a revised sitcom-style lesson. I'm a HyFlex Learning Community Advisor. I'm a HyFlex advocate, have been since 2014 when we piloted at Delgado Community College in New Orleans. I'm a fan of many things, in particular game theory and neuroscience for learning, microlearning, and assessment for learning. I've had a varied career from tech to teacher to dean. Throughout my career, I've been an instructional technologist who's focused on problem solving and learner success. School can be boring. I think designing courses should be fun and the end product should be interesting, in addition to useful. I decided to explore how AI can assist with making lesson content more engaging. If you're a beginner to AI, I recommend starting with up to 3 prompt revisions. That'll keep you from going down the rabbit hole. Narrow your focus with each new prompt to add specificity. In the teaching environment, include learner personas. Request to provide lesson plan components. Start in detail with one lesson, one topic, assessments, learning activities, rubrics, and feedback. I wanted to experiment with AI generation of content using various themes or styles to promote more interesting content. AI generated an example lesson about common HyFlex adoption challenges and ideas for addressing challenges. This was my approach or methodology. I call it the kitchen sink approach. Just throw a lot of stuff at AI. Following the kitchen sink, or your initial attempt at your prompt, evaluate results, identify the core focus and desired outcome, move from general to specific iteratively, then rinse and repeat. My goal for this presentation was to see how AI could assist me with livening up lessons. What I find common to successful humor is the unexpected, a new or fresh look. Every time I read this Groucho Marx quote, it makes me laugh. The initial prompt contained the following information: the audience, the topic, and the desired style format. Other parameters included consideration for neuroscience, personalization, cheating reduction, and agility. I requested 3 personas. HyFlex challenges and ways to mitigate them include a joke, a quote, a call to action, and an engaging story. By the way, the selection of the joke on the previous slide was my find, not AI's. The content details are not important for this presentation. The focus is on how AI presented the content per requested style. There was a basic stem followed by several style iterations: a TED Talk, infomercial, Geico commercial, and sitcom. I did not initially include the characteristics of these styles. I've edited the slides since they were so similar. The persona are generalizations. Clearly, there's no one description fits all. The 3 personas that were created by AI for this presentation were the tech-savvy innovator, who's enthusiastic about new technologies and pedagogical strategies; the time-constrained instructor who needs efficient methods for HyFlex implementation without compromising quality; and the traditional educator who is cautious about new technologies and needs clear guidance and support. Keywords should build excitement. In the opening statement, the following words and phrases caught my ear: exciting journey, transform your courses using advanced strategies, valuable insights, and I appreciated the part about Dr. Lee. I'll share the secrets of their success with you. Again, it's not the exact words you might use, but they might ignite some ideas about promoting excitement. For example, flex your course, advanced strategies for rapid, HyFlex design and delivery. Whether you're a tech-savvy, time-constrained, or traditional educator, this infomercial is packed with powerful strategies and tools to transform ... I love the analogy in the Geico commercial theme. Just like Geico can save you 15% or more on car insurance, our strategies can save you time and boost your teaching effectiveness. The sitcom style is the easiest from which to create videos or whiteboard persuasive content. It has settings, improved storytelling, and personalization. For example, the setting is a lively faculty lounge with a humorous atmosphere. There are details, for example, like someone's holding a coffee cup, and there's an engaging story you hear told by someone who is experiencing the event, not in the third person. In this TED Talk example, An Emily Dickinson quote was presented along with a video recommendation and some key points. I would have just put the quote on the slide. The brain is wider than the sky. Then I would reference and describe the video and show perhaps a compelling part of the video. Then I would mention the key points and develop them in an interesting way. The way AI presented a TED Talk was basically a traditional presentation format, but that's my fault, however, for not providing enough details in the prompt. I'm not certain how AI was recommending branch paths structure for a TED Talk. I would have only used the joke, why did the student bring a ladder to class? To go to higher level thinking on the slide. I would also have added different paths accommodates accessibility. Again, I like that the scene in the sitcom style is set. I like that we're asked about what we know about cognitive load theory. Did you know that our brains can only handle so much information at once? It's called cognitive load theory. I also like that the audience is asked whether or not they want to read or be shown a video. If you haven't already, there should be a link in chat, or you can use this QR code and find a survey that you can fill out. Part of it is during the presentation and the other part is after the presentation. The infomercial and Geico commercials build interest and enthusiasm with, watch how easy it is to set up a scalable HyFlex course using Google Classroom. I would also add offering quick start guides as a free value add for attending the presentation. For academic integrity in the TED Talk style, AI suggested showing real-life scenarios of cheating along with effective countermeasures as case studies. It's interesting to show how and why people cheat and how to prevent it. I would have made a case also for authentic assessment and pedagogical strategies versus technology. Again, the sitcom version seemed very traditional, a case study. I would include a series of events leading up to the cheating, the cheat, and a humorous but serious consequence at the end. The keywords are fine for the commercial or infomercial. Stay agile and adapt quickly with these tips. Fine is not very engaging. For the sitcom, reference to an agile physical classroom is offered. For this style, I might show what not to do in a humorous way that will inform what to do. The sitcom style has a roundtable discussion with instructors sharing their challenges. I might create a scene where the instructors have a challenge or a bet. If they lose, then they have to do something embarrassing. Perhaps in the beginning they talk about a challenge, then during the show they have to face it, and for the reflective activity, maybe have an after-the-show discussion or podcast. The TED-style recap closing statement is good. Remember, whether you're pushing technological boundaries, managing a tight schedule, or cautiously stepping into the HyFlex model, the tools and strategies we've explored today are here to support you. Let's continue to innovate and create impactful learning experiences for all our students. The infomercial call to action is compelling closing. Now it's your turn. Take these strategies, apply them, and revolutionize your HyFlex courses. Let's create learning environments where every student thrives, no matter where they are. What I like about the Geico commercial is the community building aspect. Join our community, share your success stories. We value your feedback. Help us improve by filling out this quick form. Thank you for joining Flex Your Course. Keep innovating and inspiring. I was unimpressed with the sitcom style closing. It was basically the same as for the Geico commercial. It did not have the feel of a sitcom. The tools and resource list was the same for all themes. I reprompted AI asking for the sitcom to be like Seinfeld. The entire script should be available in the chat as well as online in the conference portal. The new sitcom prompt is like the original prompt with the addition of being in the style of Seinfeld. I requested an event at the beginning that triggers other events. I requested a plot twist and a compelling learning epiphany. The storylines are disconnected and converge in a bizarre intersection by the end, as described as worlds collide. The narrator opens with, "Welcome to HyFlex Mayhem." I love the improved title. It sets the tone of what to expect. The narrator introduces the main characters and tells us that we will gain insights into neuroscience, personalization, scalability, education reduction, and agility through the storylines. I appreciate the improved persona development. Dr. Amy Adaptable is experienced online and in the traditional classroom. She wants to quickly adapt courses to HyFlex without compromising quality. She struggles with technology integration and ensuring student engagement, while Professor Bob Balanced is a seasoned HyFlex instructor. He aims to refine his HyFlex courses to maximize learning outcomes and reduce academic dishonesty. He seeks effective strategies for personalization and scalability. And finally, Dr. Clara Creative. She's an innovative course designer. She loves experimenting with new tools and methods. She seeks to infuse creativity in her HyFlex courses while maintaining rigorous academic standards. She faces difficulties in maintaining coherence across different course formats. What I like about this version is that the scene plays out in front of you, rather than you being told. Often, seeing is more interesting than reading. The trigger event is that the university announces a new initiative. All courses must adopt the HyFlex model within the next semester. Personality and other details are included. For example, the three main characters exchanged worried glances. The next three scenes introduce the characters' challenges, solutions, learning moments, and possible free tools to use. Dr. Amy decides to attend a HyFlex technology tool workshop to boost student engagement. Dr. Bob meets with an instructional design team to discuss personalization strategies. He's also interested in scalability. They suggest adaptable learning platforms. He learns that using modular course design can make content scalable and easily adaptable for future courses. Dr. Clara brainstorms with her team to inject creativity into her courses. They decide to use storytelling techniques and multimedia elements to create cohesive and engaging learning experiences. There's a follow-up faculty meeting where Amy, Bob, and Clara share their progress. Since their individual approaches complement each other, they decide to collaborate, combining their strengths to create a comprehensive HyFlex course design framework. Amy integrates interactive tools into their LMS. Bob applies adaptive learning technologies and modular design. Clara uses storytelling and multimedia elements. This ensures seamless tech support for students, making the courses accessible and scalable, in addition to creating engaging and coherent course narratives. AI suggested the following surprise. Students from various courses provide feedback. They praise the seamless integration of technology, personalization of learning paths, and creative course materials. The faculty trio realized that by leveraging the diverse strengths, they've created a HyFlex model that not only meets but exceeds expectations. I feel this is not very sitcom-like. I suggest maybe making the feedback a Rate My Professor discovery or something they find on Facebook. That way you can mix up some great reviews with some offbeat humorous posts. In the end, Amy, Bob, and Clara are standing together on stage. They're celebrated for their collaborative success. Perhaps in a sitcom, though, I think that they would compete only to end up winning together. Next, you will see a very short one-scene example of what to do with the script that AI helps you write. It is followed by resources used to make animated videos.
Welcome to the world of HyFlex teaching, where chaos and creativity collide. Today, we're going to learn how to rapidly design and deliver advanced HyFlex courses. Our story revolves around three educators: Dr. Amy Adaptable, Professor Bob Balanced, and Dr. Clara Creative. So, grab your markers and let's dive in. We're transitioning all courses to HyFlex next semester.
Next semester? That's in a few months. Oops, I spilled my coffee.
I'm intrigued. How are we supposed to manage that?
This is going to be interesting. Yum, that's good coffee.
These are the HyFlex resources recommended by AI for the theme. The last slide is a challenges and solutions summary table.